Ladies and gentlemen, it is football season again, and I can't be more excited. As you can tell, I got my Niners jersey on. I got Niner Nation red representing in the background. I'm excited. I bet a lot of you are excited too, but today's video we're doing something a little bit different because I want to talk about some of the best places that I've been to if you want to watch some good old football here in Destin, Florida. So without further ado, let's jump into some of the best places you can watch football. What's up everyone, Garrett O'Leary here with the O'Leary Brothers team here at Lead Realty. And today, like I said, we're talking about some of the best places you can watch some football here in Destin, Florida. Now, in this list, I'm just gonna bring up some of the places that I've personally been that I know it gets rowdy, it gets fun, and it's an awesome way to watch football because obviously everything about football is competitive. It's a hard-hitting game, so you want to be around all the people that don't love your team so you can talk as much trash as possible, but obviously have a great time while you're doing it. So like I said, it's going to be some of the places that I've been that I know I love that I think you will love too. So let's jump into that list of the best places to watch. Now, coming in at number 1 on this list of the best places to watch some of your favorite teams play on the big screen is if you're going to Harry T's. Now, Harry T's is on Harbor Walk, and actually the next few places that I'm going to be talking about is also on the Harbor Walk, but it is a central location for a lot of people to enjoy the big matches on Sunday evenings and just throughout the week. So Harry T's is a very popular spot for locals that like to go out and enjoy watching football with a bunch of other people supporting different teams, and again, getting into some of that trash talk. So what makes Harry T's so cool is that it almost turns from a restaurant to a sports bar during big matches, big games, you know, when all the good local teams are playing. So mostly when you're seeing the Falcons play or the Saints, that's when a lot of people show up because again, in Emerald Coast and Destin, we're actually closer to the likes of Atlanta and New Orleans than we are to the actual Florida teams in like Tampa and Miami, obviously. So I would say the more popular teams for here are, again, the Falcons and the Saints. But during Sunday evenings when football is on, everybody's having a good time. Again, it turns into a whole different atmosphere than what you're used to if you've been to Harry T's during any part of the week. So it is definitely my number 1 recommendation if you want to have a good time and watch some good football on a Sunday evening. Or if you're that person who likes to go out on Monday night football, it's always a good time too, as well as Thursday night. But you know, it's all about Sundays, am I right? Now, coming in at number 2 is actually AJ's. Now, AJ's is a very close second for me on some of the best places to watch football here in Destin. And I say that because AJ's has arguably some of the coolest places you could watch it. They have inside, especially during big games like the Super Bowl or maybe some of the more, again, the Saints or the Falcons are playing. They have a Jumbotron they put up inside the restaurant so you can sit down, watch the game, and be indoors. But they also have arguably the best, and I mean the best place to watch the game outside if you want to be out and about and kind of walk around, maybe hearing some live music, and that's right on their little courtyard. They have a Jumbotron that projects the game kind of above everybody, so you're looking, your back is going to be to the water, but you're looking out there. They got a full bar, you can still get food. It's arguably one of the most unique experiences if you want to watch football, but again, you get all the benefits of being at AJ's. It's a ton of fun, and I know during the Super Bowl it is packed, it is loud, it is a lot of fun. I went there a couple years ago when my Niners played the Chiefs, and I think we know how that game ended. But regardless, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It's my second recommendation on where you should watch football if you want to be out and about and enjoying some company and just, again, can't get past that trash talk. Everybody likes to talk trash about other teams, so it's a lot of fun, but again, obviously do it nicely. Don't be mean about it. Come on. Now, coming up number 3 is Tailfins. Now, again, Tailfins is also on the Harbor Walk, so in reality, you can try all 3 of these places if you're wanting to be out there all day on a Sunday and watching all the games. So Tailfins is another awesome place. It's a 3-level restaurant, and on the top level, they actually have a Jumbotron that projects the game, and it's an awesome experience. It's really cool. You get awesome panoramic views of the Gulf and the harbor right there. It is quite like nothing else. It is an awesome experience. If you go there, I can trust me, you'll absolutely love it. You also have, again, seating right up against the water, so you can watch TV or watch the TVs that are lined inside the restaurant. So again, you're not going to be missing any matches. You're not going to be missing any games. It's all going to be a great place to watch. So Tailfins comes in at number 3. They've got great food, great drinks, and again, you can't beat being around people that want to watch football. It's always a good time. So again, go to Tailfins. That's my number 3 recommendation. Now, coming in at number 4 on where I recommend going if you want to watch some Sunday night football is Landsharks. Now, technically Landsharks isn't like on Harbor Walk, but it is. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just steps away. It's really not that far. You can still walk there if you're on Harbor Walk. So all 4 of these places that I've talked about already you can get to from the Harbor Walk. But Landsharks is arguably one of my favorite places to eat because they've got some great freaking pizza. They've got other great items. I mean, their appetizers are delicious. The atmosphere gets absolutely electric. I believe, and again, I might be mistaken on this one, but I believe it's kind of touted as like a Packer bar. Again, I think I'm wrong. I'm not 100% sure. I've only been there to watch some random games. I wasn't there for a Niner game, but I do know that there's some Bills fans that show up there every once in a while, as well as a lot of Packer fans. But again, if you maybe know more in depth, go ahead and leave that in the comments. Is Landsharks a Packer bar? I'm not 100% sure, but with that being said, that makes it, you know, already an awesome place to watch the game because it's full of actual diehard fans that are just ready to watch football all day. And again, the pizza's great, food's great, atmosphere is great. The whole ambiance, the decorations inside Landsharks is kind of makes it unique. And really a lot of people go there on a weekly basis to watch their favorite teams play. It is a great time, but again, you're around other people, you're enjoying, you're having a few drinks, you're having a blast just watching your favorite teams play. So Landsharks comes in at number 4. Now, coming in at number 5 is a place that I've actually talked about as some of the best food that I've had in a very long time, is Party Fowl. Now, Party Fowl, if you haven't heard about it, it's a relatively new place. It is in the Destin Commons, so you'd have to drive a little bit out of your way, especially depending on where you are, but it's got an incredible menu. It's got an incredible atmosphere. They have a large screen that will project the games, no doubt. It is a great place to be if you want to. And again, it's all Nashville hot chicken and a bunch of different kind of menu items, so I can guarantee you that you will find something you love on that menu. You will find a good drink that you'll like having when you're watching your game, as well as just being around some awesome people. Party Fowl is definitely a place that you'll need to try out. It is just incredible in my opinion. Now, one more place that I want to talk about is actually Island Wings. So I'm a big wing guy. Every time I go out, if I want to watch games, I want to watch, you know, with a set of wings and, you know, different flavors, stuff like that. And Island Wings is actually a place I would say is maybe a little bit lesser known to anybody that's not a Destin resident. It is in the same parking lot as Winn-Dixie, kind of close to Target, Hobby Lobby, and all those areas. But I'm telling you, they've got some of the best wings. Now, what they do differently is they actually bake them. They're not deep fried. So you get a little bit of a different flavor, a different texture, but they have a ton of different flavors. And also they have quite a few TVs where you'll enjoy the game no matter what. You're not gonna have any bad angles. You're not gonna have any bad seating. It's just a good place to be. And if you haven't tried it already, maybe give it a go. You know, tell them that the O'Leary brothers sent you. You know, give it a go, support local businesses. It is a great place to watch the game, get food, and hang out with friends and family. But go watch the games. Just go to Island Wings, it's good. But you might be asking yourself, Garrett, I'm not really from Destin. I don't want to drive all the way to Destin just to go watch these games there. What's maybe local to me? Now, if you're in Fort Walton Beach, you do have the typical places like Buffalo Wild Wings. You even have Buffalo Wings and Rings, which is a place that I highly recommend. They've got delicious food. It's kind of a different take. It's definitely a sports bar, and I would say in every sense of the meaning, just like B-dubs. So they've got great wings, they've got great food, they've got great drinks, and you're not gonna have any bad views watching your game. And if you're not necessarily a football fan, you're maybe during different seasons, you know, maybe baseball's going on, soccer, anything like that, they do show other matches, so you're not only gonna be watching just football. It's great for other places too. Matter of fact, again, if you're in Fort Walton Beach, they technically have an AJ's as well, so you can head to the AJ's over there and watch your favorite teams play. I've been there a couple times to watch the Niners play. I've actually watched a couple baseball games there too of my San Francisco Giants. So I mean, it's great for other sports as well. You're not just limited to just football, so it's a great place to hang out. Again, get good food. It's just got basically the same menu as the AJ's in Destin. Same atmosphere, same kind of decorations. You're gonna get, you know, a really good crowd, especially on NFL Sundays. So you're gonna get a good amount of people to kind of hang out with, talk to, and especially it's always fun. Again, I love being around different fans because we get to talk about, you know, the whole season. We get to talk about different teams, you know, whether what player went where. So it's always a good time. But yeah, that's all I've got for you today, guys. I hope you're all enjoying football season so far. We're heading into week 3. The Niners are 1-1, and Jimmy G's back in the starting lineup, which I didn't think was going to happen. But let's see how the rest of the season go. If you are a football fan, drop your team and how you think your season's going to go. Love to talk about it. I'm always down to talk football. or any sport in that matter. Who do you think your underdogs, your dark horses are? Drop those in the comments. I want to hear it. But as always, my name is Garrett with the O'Leary Brothers team, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.